Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comics to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Avengers No Surrender, issue number 680. This is part 6. Like I said, I promised each and every week to cover this event. And this event has been pretty good for the most part, and it's been very unpredictable. And that's what I like about this event so far. In the last issue, we got a ton of answers. We finally got to know who the challenger is. We wound up finding out what happened to Johnny Storm and Black Dwarf. And now this issue continues going forward with the story. So what happens here? So, first things first, this book is written by Al Ewing, Jim Zub, and Mark Waid, and the art is done by Kim Chisanto. The artwork is really well done in this book. Check out the opening page in here. That says it all. I love the facial expressions. I love the action scenes in this particular book. Voyager, she looks really nice in here as well. So, really great looking book so far. And as promised, I continue my coverage throughout this entire series. There is a playlist on this, so if you want to see the other parts, go ahead and check that out. Alright, so first things first is we get a narration here by Rogue. And, you know, she finds out what happens, obviously, to Johnny Storm, and she doesn't know really how to process the information. And she sees that she's a leader of a team, and she's worried about really, you know, what to say, you know, and everyone's looking at her. And so there's some really good character moments there. So what happens also in the issue is we find out that 2 more of these pyramids have actually popped up. And one is in Los Alamos and on an atomic bomb site. And the other one, and it's causing this great storm. And the other one is in the Antarctic, which is recording all kinds of blizzards and sub-zero degree temperatures. So not only do we find out, you know, we have these players on board, we also find out that these pyramids cause like these weather phenomena. So they mess up the environment as well. The next thing we wind up finding out is that not only does one side lost Johnny Storm, but they also lost the Red Hulk as well. So to replace that, we have Citizen V, Voodoo, and we have Scarlet Witch to take the place of the lost members to recoup part of the team. We also get some update on Jarvis that we get in every single issue. He's still sick. They thought that he caught some kind of like radiation from the Avengers battles over the years. So they get Wonder Man to try to pull that radiation from him. Yeah, that's an epic failure. He's still super sick. And so, as the issue winds up progressing, we wind up finding out that our team goes to Antarctica. That's the team that consists of Rogue and Hercules and whatnot. And what happens is they're in search for this pyramid. And so, what happens is you wind up getting to see Rogue become her badass self. She absorbs some powers from the Black Order's leader, was it Corvus Clave, and she like sucks his powers and like practically kills him. And or I don't know if she does or what happens, but she puts him out of commission basically. And so they're basically in control. And then the next thing you wind up seeing is that another person from the Black Order winds up getting taken out from the one person that you see from the Lethal Legion. And then you get this little tease that the Hulk is coming back. We all know that the Hulk is coming back. So really, that's how the issue ends. What did I think about this particular issue? I thought this one was okay. This was the weaker of the one. This one really slowed down the story a lot. We didn't see much story progression. We got to see a little bit more of tidbits of here and there of what these pyramids are doing on the Earth. And we got to find out also the suspended animated players on the board. So when one player is taken off the board, another player is unfroze, and they get to play the game. So you get to find out really why so many people are paused. They're just fillers. They're like backups in case somebody, you know, is dead or loses or you lose a piece or whatever it is. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was cool to see Rogue's narration on her thoughts on Johnny Storm and stuff like that. But overall, I didn't think this story progressed much. And what do I think about the Voyager at this point? I think she's a wimp. I really, really do. Her powers get exhausted so fast. I know she's transporting people quite often. But it's just like, oh, my powers are done. I need to rest for exactly 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, I can transport people once again. And I'm just like, who are you? You're like such a wimp. You know, I was very disappointed in her. And I'm disappointed in her participation in this whole event also, because they made such a big deal of her and she's making such a minimal impact in here. So, but overall, I think this time around, I gotta give this one a 3.25 out of 5 stars. It wasn't bad. It just didn't do enough to, you know, to really progress the story and get me excited for the next issue. However, it doesn't mean that this story is bad, and there is going to be some slower parts. This one just didn't tickle my fancy. So, guys, leave me in the comments below on what you thought of Avengers No Surrender issue number 680. Are you sticking through the whole entire thing? Are you dropping it? Do you like it? Tell me everything in those comments below. And as always, fans, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. This channel doesn't work without you. And as always, fans, thank you for watching. And I'll see you real soon. Take care, guys. Bye.